Kind of tempted to just go through and kill these guys. Good. Alright, so I need to still keep calling my assassins out into battle. I will need to call my assassins on... signal my assassins on targets. And I need to use Aerostorms, need to recruit 12 assassins, and I need to get 7 assassins to Master Assassin. So I can finish up the Assassin Guild challenges. Shouldn't be too hard. Once I start getting more of the... Once I get the, what is it? Oh, you guys suck. Anyways, once I finish the challenge for... You guys have bad aim. Alright. So I think there's like an animus data fragment out here. But yeah, once I finish the challenges for calling my assassins into battle, and the challenge for... Sorry if I'm so forgetful. Calling my assassins on targets. Once I finish those two challenges, I'm going to start sending my assassins on missions a lot more. I need to control cities for one of the for an achievement. That sucked. For some reason I have a hard time with this building. Okay. Oh, we got a coward Templar in. I mean, Templar captain. I always hate these guys. Goodbye.
I quit. I'm going back to selling fish.
I'm not part of this, Captain.
Alright, before I control this area, I'm gonna try to find some Byzantine Almogavars. Oh, oops.
I know I've seen him somehow familiar. We are with you.
I'm not really seeing any. I think they wear like heavy armor and have two-handed axes.
Your blade always be key.
I have done nothing!
So why did your parents not...
Oh, another soul lost. There should be a law proscribing such things.
There we go. Another Templar Den burned down. Okay, before I do the next Master Assassin mission, I'm going to go around and get some more collectibles and renovate shops around here. Oh, there we go. Perform Leaps of Faith. Challenge done. And that finishes up Thief Faction 2. Thief Factions Challenge 3. Or 2. Okay. So, so I finished up the second set of Thieves Guild challenges, which unlocks the Thief Faction ability for Thief Looting. What Thief Looting is basically is when you, after you kill enemies, the thieves will loot their bodies, if you have any thieves hired. And you'll need to use that ability for an achievement. There's an achievement called Thief Loot, or no, there's an achievement called Fast Fingers, and it's for having your thieves loot at least 50 dead guards. Yeah, I'm pretty excited for Assassin's Creed Origins. The new protagonist looks really interesting. Not sure if I'm not sure how I feel about the RPG elements of the game. I'm not against them, but I'm not sure if I'm gonna like them. I'll have to. That's something I'll have to experience myself. The combat though looks really interesting. So combat looks a lot more dynamic and definitely more skill based. I like how you can you have a lot more freedom as far as like dodging and countering and how you want to engage a battle. What I mean by that is, so in this game, like let's say you see this enemy right here. Whenever I attack an enemy from a distance, it'll pull me towards the enemy. So the combat's a little bit automated, which is not a bad thing. I mean, the combat moves by really fast, but it's not very dynamic. There's not a lot of different ways you can approach it.
You are not alone, Arkadashim. You need not be afraid.
Let me repay your kindness with action, assassin. If you would have me, I will join your cause.
There we go. So, whereas it looks like the direction they're taking the combat in Assassin's Creed Origins kind of reminds me of For Honor, which is a very good thing. So I feel like weapon variety is going to make a lot more of a difference when you have a more dynamic combat engine. So like short range weapons or long range weapons are going to make more of a difference than they do here, because you're not pulling yourself in towards the enemy for your attack. Also, a little trick I found out last time I streamed is if you bribe a herald and you don't pickpocket him, you move a short distance away from him and you can actually bribe him right again. So if you need to get your notoriety down fast, just keep bribing the same herald, moving a short distance away from him, and then bribe him again. And it works very well. Quick way to get your notoriety down, at least. Considering there's no posters in this game. Oh yeah, so back to Assassin's Creed Origins, I also really like the... I'm trying to think. I really like the eagle that you can call upon and scout out an area.
Fight for an honorable cause, Arkadashim, not just your life.
If I can help others as you have helped me, I most certainly will.
I like the compass based, or I like how you have a compass instead of a mini-map. So it kind of points out any any significant locations as you get closer to them. Makes the map a little bit more realistic. But it could be, I'm not exactly sure how I feel about it. It could be better, it could be worse. Oh, Sinu is the bird's name. Okay, thank you. Yeah, I'm not really sure if I'm going to get the game on... I'm not sure if I'm going to pre-order the game or get it on release date. It really depends.
We don't need your kind of...
I typically do not get games on release date. I like to see reviews for a game. I like to see if there's like any major bugs or glitches or issues with the game prior to buying it. And I always prefer to wait, generally. Cool. So I can now I have enough assassins for the Aerostorm. So I'll need to start using some Aerostorms.
Come, people! I have scored a few words. Dear God, be careful. Those boots are so garish. I have much better for your complexion right here. Truly, I am blessed.
The kingly values most dear old people of all faiths. And
Okay. Let's get our node ready back down and then continue renovating shops. No, not quite enough. Not quite far enough.
Best your father.
I have done nothing! Do the well to innocent bystanders! Have any worse?
Any way in the offensive versus the assassins.
Is there a reason for
Mighty voices seeking to justify their acts.
Now there's a turn for...
I definitely have to move further away. Yeah, once you get a certain distance away from an NPC, they despawn. And you can have them respawn in. Such as these heralds. Didn't seem to work. Oh well, I'll just keep running around. Okay, so to next. Got a bank, got a lot of shops over here.
I have saltpeter and sulfur dust. Clear away those.
Let's look at the progress on the Assassin's Guild challenges real quick. Okay. Call assassins during a fight. 20 out of 25. So I need to do that 5 times, and I need to call assassins on targets 3 more times. Still need to, and then I got a lot of Aerostorms I need to do. Need to perform 3 den defenses. Okay, good.
What is the matter with you?
Pale when compared to the insanity of the other.
Such a recklessness.
The steward.
He will get an earful from the god.
Okay, call assassins on targets complete.
If only Aunt Funda could see them.
What folly is this?
Greek wisdom. Arab reflection.
Does this amuse you? Neither one.
Okay, once again, let's get our notoriety back down.
I am also made slave.
Why aren't the militia informed?
Oh, we got a Templar tax collector. Whatever you do, or Templar courier. What is going on there? Look at that. It wouldn't even let me run up this. Okay, I'm stuck. There we go. Yeah, I give up.
Hey, careful there.
Probably gonna lose that Templar courier just because I got stuck in another building. Or possibly. Whatever you do, do not kill the Templar courier. Because you get a lot of notoriety if you do.
Quite the active party. Well, another madman.
Oh, well done!
True athlete.
Help, or I shoot!
I guess they killed him. Alright, get this guy to fight me in battle. There we go. Call my assassins in during battle. always thought that Animus Data Fragment was placed weird. It's like just right above the building, and if you run around, you can't grab it. You have to jump in place to be able to grab that. Weird. I think that's like the only instance in the game where you get a jump like that.
You want this game? Yes, there. You'll regret that.
Okay. Call assassins. Call in assassins during a fight. Complete, which means I'm complete with the first set for the assassins. Assassins will now be more effective when sent on missions. It's actually really useful to have that, so they can level up faster. Actually, so whenever you send assassins out on missions, they get a 10% boost in success rate for the Mediterranean defense missions. Yeah. I can imagine that being annoying. You rarely see, well, you rarely see couriers in this game. You see them a lot more in, like, Assassin's Creed Brotherhood. Another thing I'm trying to do is I'm trying to open up all these wells. So anytime I come across one, I'm going to mark it off.
Too much excitement for me. I say you cannot